This is Magistrate Mediation on air. Yes. And today's cases. Well, it seems like we have a mild case here. Caseload. There's not a lot of people in the lobby right now, but we don't know if that's going to change. Now, this case is titled Beyond Repair. And we have our leasing agent is a male. And then we have our tenant. It is a male. Leasing agent? Yes. I had to forward this to magistrate because the tenant here um, says that all the things that he had on the maintenance list were in worn out condition at the time of his move-in. However, we have the check-off list here, and we have his signature at the bottom, um, and that is why we're here today. Tenny? Yes. Some of that is true. I did receive a checklist. I did go in and I checked off some things. Basically, the things that they had on the checklist. The checklist just basically told me to go in and see if, the things were present. And as I seen them, they were present. A lot of things were not testable at the moment because of no electricity. And he stated that my signature was on the bottom, but if he happens to look a little closer, he will see that I also wrote some things next to my signature. Hopefully he is not getting what I wrote mixed up with all of my signature. Leasing agent? I, hold on, let me take a look at that page. Yes, I see he left one. No, he checked on that. Yes, he checked that. Okay. It says something about, not sure if some of the things is working properly because of no electricity. Okay. I had no acknowledgement that the electricity was not on. Um, you know, hold on, let me go through the rest of these papers here. Let's see here. Well, I have a question. I'd like to ask him. I noticed he did a lot of checkoffs with the checks backwards. I don't know. Some of them are not all the way in the box. They're like in between yes and no. Um, I, I, I'm having a little trouble here with this checklist. I need him to explain it a little thorough. Tenant? Yes. You know, I check the box regardless of the direction of the check. If he need me to go down the list, I can right now. Number one, uh, yes. Number two, yes. Number three, no. Number four, no. Number five, no. Number six, no. Number seven, no. Number eight, yes. Number nine, yes. Number 10, I put a check there, but I also uh, wrote at the bottom um, what I had a question about, and thus is the rest of them. The rest of them that I checked off coincides with what I wrote next to my signature. I am a little flabbergasted and upset that he decided to bring me here on a compliance issue when we have no other problems elsewhere. Um, I, one of my biggest pet peeves is um, properties not wanting to do the upkeep and keep their promises. The things that I have on the list that maintenance we're supposed to tend to are very serious things. They're things that can't be overlooked. Lisa, yeah. Well, you have to excuse me for a moment because I got to get a mint because I was smoking a cigar before I came in here, and I don't want to continue speaking under these terms. So you hold on another second here. Okay. Yes. So um, now to answer his questions, this stems outside of compliance. Of course, there were no other problems with, most of the terms of the lease. One of the problems is I just think that he has outgrown the community. Um, he is up there in age, and I think that we would like to continue further with the younger group. Tenant? I kind of knew that that was the issue. Really being that you know, the majority of people there are very energetic and outgoing. Um, I don't want to continue this litigation any further. I don't think we need any more mediation here. I think we're just going to go ahead and go forward with the judge because he is really taking me there right now. Leasing agent. Well, we can do that. Okay. There you have it, people.
We can do that.
We're moving forward with our litigation. On to the next case. Okay, we have, uh-oh. This is an interesting one here. Okay, we have a 12 parking issue here with a property owner, and then we have our tenant here. Property owner is a female, and then our tenant is a male. Property owner? Yes. The compliance here is happens to be issue with parking, and we just can't take it anymore on our property. It seems that there are only a dozen parking spaces here for a high rise, and we ask that everyone else park in the garage. This tenant here insists that he does not park in the dozen area. He parks in the garages, he says. But we have piles and piles of city tickets here with a lot of illegal parking. And we just can't keep getting these because our property, when we get these, we have to pay these. They don't. Tenant, um, I don't. I don't. I don't park. I've already, explained this that I don't park. I park in the parking deck, and your security is here today. He's right outside, and he can vouch for that. Property owner. Well, we'll just have him come on in. Property owner. Yes. I don't know if you're aware of the continuous pile up of things on our desks, and these piles consist of city tickets from illegal parking from our residents, and we have a whole stack with his name on it. He says that you can vouch for him parking in the parking deck. Yeah, that is correct. You know, I hate to be here today choosing sides based on my um, employment position and safety of the residents there. But yes, yes, I on several occasions had to I walk him to his building area because he comes in at odd times, and I can vouch that he parks in the parking deck. If you're getting these tickets, I don't know how. I work basically every shift that I see now. I may need to take a look at the tickets to see if the timing is coinciding with my shift. Other than that, I can really vouch that he is parking in the parking deck. Property owner? And, well, I'll be glad to show you those. However, um, is there any way if I show you these that you can go through some of the audio to see if there is someone else that is possibly accumulating these? Yes, we record. Um, we never stop, and we keep those. Of course, that is our protocol. Of course, I don't work for you. I work for the security agency. So you're going to have to get that from the security agency. Other than that, that's about all I can tell you on that. And again, I am apologize for having to choose sides here, but my integrity is part of my position. Okay, property owner. Oh yes, so we're going to go over these, and we're going to have to call or send somebody over to get that. I think we may. I don't know if they're going to, if we forward this to magistrate, or if we forward it to wherever we need to forward to for a continuance on this. till we get all of the information that we need. Tenant? Yes, it sounds good to me, but I need this resolved today. I can't have this lingering over my head. Um, I've lived up to my end. I've appeared and I've brought in my witness. Um, it seems to be some kind of miscommunication, a discrepancy of vehicle or something. I don't know how you all would end up with my name and all of this stuff. And then, if you're taking it there, then I'm pretty sure you're going to have to check in with the city. Um, can you speed all of this up today? Property owner, we would do everything that we can do today. And we're going to make sure that this does not have to linger over into another day for you. We just ask that you give a little time today, um, and just hold out and wait. Okay. Well, there you have it, people. There you have it. That's the end of that case. I tell you, that has got to be something there. On every end, every party, even security. I know security hated to have to come into that, and all this busy schedule and all of that, and I don't know. That right there is pretty eerie. Here, you know, that tenant there should be very worried, and the property owner as well, but not as worried as the tenant, because when those tickets start piling up, those cause problems. So, not only do that tenant, really need to get out of here today, to go and see about that himself. Um, he also has got to find something to do to occupy his time, because that is going to be an all-day thing there. On to the next case. Yes. Now, let's see here. Um, okay. So uh, we have a family here that decided to lease out their home to a friend, and the friend is here. It's a female, and okay, property family. Oh, you know, this woman never, never surprises me here. You know, I, you know, as we decided to have the home demolished, she just cries and cries and cries on how, just give it to me, just give it to me, just give it to me. And we did just that. We had an opportunity with our zoning state officials to have the home demolished, and they were going to relocate us to another land division and allow us to put like up like a $600,000 home. But our long-term friend here of many and many many years, um,
I apologize for the interruption here. Upon listening, I find that this is a duplicate recording, so I'm going to go on to the next one and see if we can get that one up and going.
it's this magistrate mediation. on air. Um, Coming up with our case. Here we go here. Okay, we have the case titled oh, I think it says here Doorless. The case titled Doorless. We have our property manager, female, and we have our tenant, male. Property manager. As I the sir, I think before I go further than that, so I would like to take a pause and have him come in and speak for me. Can you have a second? I got to go and get um, my guy. Yes. Um, my mother.
We're experiencing a little technical difficulties here. So we're in an advertisement.
Start the flow. Start the flow. Start the flow. Start the flow.
Surely this is not previous of a news listing there. All of a sudden there's a lot
Stop the flow, head her off,
of
cut her off. Veer gear, say, disappear. Keep her out the way from us. No flow, stay. Change one. Change one. Change one to a game spot. Number. Flow, sweet. Stay. Pushing. 2A. Through. Make 'em say. Hey. You stole from my purse. Have a compare as a fruit. Get accused. Let them sue. You. Plug and play. Bad and play. Solar play. Just not do. Flow away. Cat lover in the pound, clip a snack, cat claw by the ounce, grab a scoop, tango, tango, from the hole, not my buttercup. None of you is getting rough with my buttercup. When adding more to the box, keep away from my buttercup. Not my buttercup. Cat lover in the pound, clip lap, VIP only so. Not my buttercup. Hey, go on and rep your kittens, but you be missing out on this of a percent. Get with them, not. Get with them, not. Go with that, not. Hang out with that cat. Say this and that about them, but not. Not my buttercup. You wanna sing it? On this of a percent. Get with them, not. Get with them, not. Go with that, not. Hang out with that cat, but not my buttercup. You wanna sing it? Hang out with that cat. Say this and that about them, but not my buttercup. You wanna rap it? Cat lover in the pound, flip a snack, cat lover, cat claw up by the ounce, grab a scoop, tongo from the hole, not my buttercup. None of you is getting with my buttercup. Uh-oh. Talking mumbo jumbo. It's always like that. People love to talk mumbo jumbo. But not on my vote. Sunny mumbo. Sunny mumbo jumbo. Your palms down. Not too high. In real. Bring, come down a notch. Just a plus. Pusher me one. Just a plush. Give it a run. Look at the twinkle, yeah, baby, twinkle. twinkle, the twinkle, the twinkle, the twinkle, the twinkle, the twinkle, the baby dream. Push me one. Pusha, 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 pusha me one. Just a pusha me one, pusha me one. Just a pusha me one, pusha me one.
Yes, this is the apartment Dateline narration here. An apartment Dateline is my apartment community. We have an open Dateline there within our community, and our tenants get on and they chat with each other, but you're not allowed to trash your tenant or speak about your tenant's finances and all of those things. It is strictly just chat, 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 chat. And here we have our tenants and we is chatting. I might as well like the chat line here. Chat, 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 chat. Actually, the chat line of the apartment community has been around for a long time. It has been around for many years. Many years. Many years. So since we're experiencing little difficulties there in the audio, and all of my duplicates were there, I cannot find the original. And we went through all the presentations, and we did things like five of them, and uh, we did um, advertising over and see what is conversation and the appropriate previous. So we as the conversation is going to pick up there. we're not having any technical difficulties. It's just I have not started the narration. I the narration. Maybe it is not recorded. So that is all that is. I ain't decided to do it. I will do it. No, anytime. every before I get started. turning slowly or say things that is slow. Information is going in and out. That began the audio because I do not want the audio where you're gonna get. I have to go to the stream channel. I have to put up with this. Oh, yeah. I think I will. This at all. So as soon as I get